Please like, share, and subscribe. Well, hello all of my YouTube friends. And in this video, we are talking about Snowpiercer, the final season, Season 4, Episode 6, which was a very straightforward, easy to follow episode. Throughout the season so far, there's been a couple of glitches. It's apparent that either the writer's strike or maybe they were just rushed in the post-production of this season. It's pretty easy to just skip out on these little glitches. It doesn't really affect the story. So like I said, this episode was pretty much straightforward. There is one major twist at the end. I'll get to that shortly. But I did enjoy this episode because we are getting to know a little bit more details. In a previous episode, we saw that there are certain floors in the elevator that are blocked off. Now we know that they've been experimenting on the people that live or are trapped on those floors. There's been a chemical leak, and they're taking samples from these individuals. So early on in the episode, we discover that Leighton is also trapped on this floor. And he gets to meet whoever is trapped there. They go through a rough summary of what is going on. And Leighton discovers that in the 3 or 4 years that they've been trapped there, they haven't really tried to escape. Apparently, these people have just given up on humanity overall, and they are not even trying to escape, which is going to be his main goal. Strangely enough, this is where I was not expecting this. There's going to be a plot twist. We see that the Admiral is unhinged. He is kind of losing it or has already lost it. He's not mentally sane. And he also decides to put Wilford on those floors. Obviously, he comes across Leighton. Things get heated a little bit, but this is what I was not expecting. They are going to have to collaborate to try to escape. Yeah, no way I would have ever expected these two to work together. I mean, I just can't fathom how that would work out. Working with your arch nemesis, yes, it's a trope that's been used so many times, but the history between these two makes it really hard to even begin to grasp. There's not much else that goes on in this episode. We see Alexandra talking to the scientist, trying to figure out what exactly he's trying to do here. What's their real goal? What's all these experiments coming to? Obviously, she discovers that he hasn't been testing it on animals, he's been testing it out on humans. And they approach the subject of her nosebleeds, and the scientist takes samples of her, and in the process, she grabs his bracelet that allows him access to most parts of the base. So, in a weird scenario where we thought that Wilfred and Leighton, either one of these two would come to, a boiling point and one of these two would be dead, Wilfred manages to restore the communications and talks to the Admiral, and he's kind of surprised that Wilfred is still alive. And there's this scene where they all get on an elevator, but when the elevator door opens, it's Alexandra that's there, using the bracelet to gain access to those floors. So we'll have to find out in the next episode what is going on truly here. Another last little thing that we discovered in this episode is that the Peacekeepers forces have been planning explosive charges around the settlement. The apparent reason for this is to create an avalanche to get rid of the settlement. I don't know what the purpose of this would be. There's like so few humans, there's not enough of a gene pool to repopulate the earth as is. So why are you trying to kill as many off? I mean, I'm looking forward to an explanation to this. So like I said, overall, very straightforward, very direct, very interesting interactions going on in this episode. I liked it a lot, but let me know what you thought of this episode. Have you seen it? Are you planning on seeing it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. But that is just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. If you didn't like it, Thank you so much for listening this long. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, check these out.